pleasure to be here on this special day and be given this platform to speak. Each year, International Women's Day is celebrated on the 8th of March. The first International Women's Day was held in 1911. Thousands of events occur to mark the economic, political, and social achievements of women. God created man, took one look at him, and said, "I know I can do better than that," and created woman. That's it, really. Thank you. No, there's more. I was born and I grew up in southeast England. I had a fortunate middle-class upbringing. My father was an independent financial advisor, and my mother was an entrepreneur when she was not too busy being a wife and mother. She had many different business ventures, including a multi-level marketing business, providing herbal products. My mother practiced good nutrition. When I was younger, there wasn't any sweets and chocolate in our house, and my lunchbox was totally different to everyone else's in school. So as well as taking away some good health tips from my mum, I inherited her entrepreneurial spirit, her desire to help others, and her good looks. Well, I used to be good looking when I was younger, but they changed into what I call character today. I went to drama school. I've always had a passion for theatre and performance, and even though it wasn't the world of acting I was being prepared for, I feel the vocation of an actor prepared me for the business stage. I worked from bar to bar, restaurant to restaurant, trying to break into the world of acting, but the only work to show up was playing a pesto sauce for Jamie Oliver or a hamburger for Burger King. I was living in Shoreditch, East London, in a dilapidated flat share with 3 or 4 others, and it got to the point where I thought, enough is enough. I can't continue like this. I was looking around me at all the wealth being enjoyed by others, and I thought, what is so special about these people? What do they know that I don't? What is the missing piece? I'm worth more. I can do more. I'm better than this. I decided right then that I was going to work it out. If I believed I was better, what was I going to do about it? Looking back and joining the pieces together, I am where I am because of the decision I made that day. If you want to be financially independent, if you want to change your life, change your situation, then you must commit to making a change. Anybody with ambition can achieve their dreams. Today can be the day that turns your life around. When people graduate from the school system in this country, they are not prepared to meet the challenges of the real world. They come out of school and go in search of a paycheck. This idea of a safe, secure job is an illusion. If you go looking for a job, you become stuck, addicted to receiving a salary and dependent on a boss. The result is most people live out their lives doing something they're not really interested in. How many people do we know who go to a job they hate? They plod along and wait for the weekend. They are systematically prevented from finding their true way because of the process of education. The old models of making a living are no longer working, but we are still preparing people for a world of work that doesn't exist. This is very dangerous, and it rests with us to become aware of how the world really works and find our own way in the information age. Between 2008 and 2014, statistics show employment is being driven by self-employment. 4.6 million people were self-employed in 2014. 83% of all employment recently was self-employment, and this trend is set to continue as we see fewer and fewer jobs. Big companies that people still think of as safe fired 1.82 million more than they hired. there has been an 8.2% fall in real earnings since 2007. Now, this can be seen as good news. 80% of people hate their job, and even those who love their job do not love the idea of doing it for 40 years and find it stressful. The heart attack rate increases by 35% on a Monday morning. This... Sorry about that. This is driving even the most successful people in the corporate world to find another way. This gives rise to the new entrepreneur. The home-based business is accelerating. Most of us aren't aware of what we are capable of. Living in this world is like being handed a gift. But what we do with this life, this gift, is up to us. If you want to be happy, study happiness. If you want to be wealthy, study wealth. How many people do you think make wealth a study? Exactly, not too many. You would think because everyone desires riches, everybody would study how to be rich. But the truth is, only 3% read the book or attend the class and choose to go the distance. If you want to be successful, you have to walk away from the 97%. Start to feed your mind with the information that will make you a fortune. The wisdom of the world is available at the click of a mouse, and an abundance of wealth is there for the taking, but you have to read the first book. You have to take the first step. Work is a large piece of one's life. Every day you wake up, ask yourself the question, if today was the last day I had on this planet, is what I am about to do what I really want to be doing? And if the answer is no, day after day after day, then you know you must commit to making a change. In the Bible it says, find a way to service the many, for service to many leads to greatness. What is it that the people need that my talent can serve? You can have everything in life you desire. Your dreams will come true if you just reach out to enough other people and help them achieve what they want. We are all born geniuses. We are all born creative. We are all born rich. When we were young, we had ideas of what we wanted to be when we were grown up. But we allowed life to push us around and the influence of others to direct our lives. We wandered into a world that was designed for us within set boundaries, and we feared to step outside of those lines because it was not seen by the many as the right thing to do. Today, you have a second chance. I stepped outside of those lines time and time again and was met with failure and sometimes ridicule. Success is not a straight line, and you will bump into the world around you. Every time you fail, you move forward. To quote Napoleon Hill, the author of the book Think and Grow Rich, which many millionaires credit for their success, he says, every failure brings with it the seed of an equivalent advantage. Once again, every failure brings with it the seed of an equivalent advantage. Now, this is a secret that the rich keep to themselves. Now you know it. Oprah Winfrey met with disappointment being demoted from her role as a news presenter. Now, this initial disappointment created the path to an incredible career of success, becoming queen of her own media empire. Life will pull you in the direction of your dreams. Have faith and pursue what you love. Personal development is the master key. You have to become the person willing to go the distance. If you don't, you will only limit the success you are capable of. We don't get rich by demand. We don't create a better life for ourselves and our family by not pushing ourselves beyond our comfort zone. Life responds to those who deserve, not to those who need. What's the difference between the 20 million a year earner and the 20,000 a year earner? It's how they use their time. There is no excuse for time spent unwisely. The problem for people is lack of direction. It's not lack of time. We all have the same 24-hour days, but some of us get rich and others stay poor. Time is the most valuable commodity on earth. You can't get more time. The next 5 years can be completely different from the last 5. With just a few small changes on how you spend your time, you can open up your mind to the abundance of opportunity all around you and drastically change your life. The average person in the UK watches more than 4 hours of television per day. 1 hour more than they think they are watching, according to the TV licensing report. This doesn't include TV watched on other equipments like mobile or tablet devices. Also, the amount of TV we are watching is increasing. Almost 97% of households have televisions. Flat screen sales are booming. The person who says, this flat screen only cost me £399 is lying. £399 is the price. That is totally different from what it will cost you. £100,000 a year is what it will cost you in wasted time sitting in front of it when you could be learning new skills and getting ahead. We are defined by what we do in our spare time. Most people try to get through the day wishing away the hours on the clock so they can sit in the front of the TV drinking a glass of wine, escaping from reality. I've had a hard day. By the time I get home, I need to relax, have something to eat and get to bed. I can't stay up half the night reading and studying and working. Well, no one is suggesting that you do, but if you've got pennies in your pockets and nothing in the bank, then it's not a bad place to start. Take inventory of what you do with your time. You use your time to learn new skills, and one of those new skills is learning how to make better use of your time. The most commonly used excuse is not having the time. It's an excuse people will use instead of facing their problems, choosing to hide behind a busy schedule. Indecision is the other reason most people fail to get what they want out of life. It heads the list in the major causes of failure. Those who hesitate to take action, who wait for the right time, who put off getting started and allow minor tasks to consume their day can never expect to accumulate any wealth. It will never be the right time. This is the only time we have. You can't change the weather, you can't change the seasons. What happens, happens to everyone. It's what you do about it that determines how your life works out. It's no good wishing for a miracle because it doesn't exist. Use the laws of having strong belief and a desire to accumulate what you want from life, and you will not be disappointed. It takes courage to conquer your fears and go in search of your dreams. You must demand life to pay the price you ask. You have to prepare for success, believe in success, and expect success. A few years ago, I came across the opportunity of network marketing. It was a YouTube video with one of my favorite mentors, Robert Kiyosaki, of Rich Dad, Poor Dad fame. Now, I didn't really know what network marketing was, but I began to look at this business model. I didn't know network marketing was multi-level marketing. My mum had a multi-level marketing business, and I remember being dismissive of the business model. I thought network marketing was different because Robert Kiyosaki was saying how great it is. And there's lots of other world-renowned business personalities like Richard Branson, Jamie Oliver, Bill Gates, Donald Trump, Warren Buffett, involved in or recommending this wonderful business opportunity to everyone. It is a very flexible business model, making it popular among working women and stay-at-home mums. It's also a fact that women are very good at it. 82% of the industry is made up of women. According to the Direct Selling Association, you are 5 times more likely to make 100,000 a year in network marketing than in any other, any 9-to-5 job. It's bigger than the film, music, and gaming industry combined. And it's created more millionaires than any other economic activity. It's the affordable people's franchise, and the best part of all is that it provides financial freedom and time freedom for those who are interested. It can be passed on to the next generation, unlike a job. It's risk-free, you can start part-time, work it around any commitment, and it's fun. It teaches people to become leaders that inspire others, and that is what we need in the 21st century, leaders. Encouraging people to take charge of their life and support them in achieving their dreams. We all need encouragement from others. This is what brings out the best in one another, always looking for the good in someone and helping to nurture their talent and creativity, giving nourishment to their self-esteem. Anyone can be a part of this powerful economic engine. In today's world, it is important for women to create their own financial independence. Women need to take control of their finances, and they cannot rely on anyone else to do that for them. There is a family breadwinner, which is usually the man, and the woman would stay home or get a part-time job or a full-time job, some whilst having children in childcare. You spend your lives taking care of the family and need to look at taking care of yourselves financially. Women live longer than men, but receive lower salaries. Their retirement income is less because they are not the primary earner, and there is an absence from the workforce for an average of 14 years. The corporate ladder has its limitations, and if you are 50 plus trying to re-enter the working world, it's seriously tough. According to statistics, 59% of women stay married even though they are unhappy because of financial reasons. Over 40% of marriages end in divorce, and the average age for a woman at which this happens is 42. A divorce could mean financial crisis for those who have no financial security. No one expects to get a divorce, just like nobody expects to go to a new job. It goes to a new job expecting to get fired. If you depend on a partner or a boss, you need to take action, because one day they may not be there for you. We don't realise sometimes how dependent we are on others until one day we're faced with it, at which point it is too late. Women make great leaders because they have strength in communication, empathy, clear vision, a better perspective, a mature approach, and are able to think long term. Some of the biggest business mistakes are made because of man's ego. Women are renowned for their multitasking. They tend to be methodical thinkers and logically work out and juggle the tasks ahead. My wife can cook a 4-course meal, look after our 1-year-old daughter, hold a conversation with her mother in Hungarian on the telephone, hold a second conversation with my father in English, and do the washing all at the same time. I, on the other hand, need to block out all distractions so I don't burn the breakfast. It asks the question, why women haven't done better in the corporate world. Men are simply given a shove up the corporate ladder significantly more than women. Despite all evidence to the contrary, many businesses still see an inherent risk in investing in women in their 20s and 30s, a risk that doesn't exist with a man. After a woman is married, it's like a big neon light is above her head saying, don't give her any big projects, she's about to run off and have babies. Some of the most successful businesses in the world have female CEOs, but few still recognise that not only are women capable, but they're doing it better. Women make up 64% of Rwandan parliament. Women are running the country. It's considered the safest country in Africa. Now, that is what I call a good start. Faith Popcorn, a futurist who predicts consumer trends with 95% accuracy, says not only is this the decade where women will excel, but the century. The world is better served when women start more businesses. Women make up 85% of all consumer purchases, but own only 28.7% of businesses. Now, this statistic has some interesting implications when you consider the following facts from She Economy. 59% of women feel misunderstood by food marketers. 66% of women feel misunderstood by healthcare marketers. 74% of women feel misunderstood by automotive marketers. 84% of women feel misunderstood by investment marketers. 91% of women in one survey said that advertisers don't understand them. This leads to one simple conclusion. The world needs more women entrepreneurs. The world needs you. We are all on this planet until we leave. Remembering that means you have nothing to lose. So follow your heart and do something amazing. Thank you for listening.
Hi, Jumbo ladies, am I correct?
Jumbo.
Hi. I'm lucky to have a little time with you today, so we're going to make the most out of it if I can have your attention, please. Let me ask you a question. Who would like to be financially independent? Anyone? All right. Now, who would like to have money coming in every single month without having to worry about bills? We all hate bills. That's all right. Let me introduce myself. My name is Joshua Thatcher. I come from a little island called Mauritius off the coast of Africa. Don't know if you heard of it. I arrived in the UK in 2004 to study travel and tourism. And I work in various places, including being an assistant financial controller for a big company. I thought at that time that was a great achievement, but I was unaware of my true potential. I soon realized by working in a job that a 9-to-5 job has its limitation. Okay? I was working 10 hours a day building someone else's dream. Now, I start thinking this is not the reason why I came in this country. I wanted to provide a better life for myself and for my family, and I'm sure we all try to do the same, right? In any job we turn up to, we are told what time do we have to start, what time do we have to have lunch, and also they control our holiday. Now, me, coming from a very, very far island, I want to have my holiday properly. I don't want to have 2 weeks holiday. Thank you. So I start thinking, and I say, I need to do something about myself. We all look in the mirror every morning and say, we want to do this, we wish we could have this, we wish we have that, but we don't take any action, we don't do nothing about it, we carry on our day job, and that's where you kill your dream. Okay? So I will tell you what I do now. Joel has been my mentor, and whatever he spoke to you today, I've listened to him. And what I do today, I don't have any boss, there's no trap, there's no risk. I have money coming in every single month that keep on growing. And I don't have to worry about my customer because they're taking good care of the company I'm working with. I will explain to you in details what I do. I have actually created the life I wanted. I used to live in a house with a small room, sharing with thousands of people, but no, few people, and it started getting annoying. We all, when we come in this country, it's a bit hard for us when we don't have no one else to support. So I know I had to create a life for myself. And 3 years ago, I went to visit a friend who had the most stunning apartment looking over the River Thames. And I start thinking, I say, I need to have something like that. Seriously, because we all want to have like a phantom, a beautiful house, but we don't take any action to do it. So now I have created the life I wanted. 3 years after this year, I'm moving into my beautiful apartment. Got the view of the River Thames. Thank you. I would like to invite you to my Vandercom world. This is what I would like to invite you into. Even if it's not for you, at least you know there's another way, a better way to create the life you want. Let me tell you one thing. 99% people are more likely to buy products or services if it's recommended by friends or somebody they can trust, right? 85% of buying decisions are made because of word of mouth. I'll give you an example. Who know Kevin Hart here? We all know Kevin Hart. We love his movie, right? And you go and watch a movie, and the next morning you go to talk to your friend and say, I watched that amazing movie. It was amazing. You're going to laugh all day long. I guarantee you your friend would go and watch that movie the next day or very soon. Or you have a cleaning products and it removes all the stains, so you go and tell your friend about that product. I guarantee you your friend, when they go to the supermarket, they're going to buy the same product. Am I correct? Okay. Now, let me ask you a question. By recommending your friend to go and watch a movie, did you get any money from the film company? By recommending your friend to buy the cleaning products, did the cleaning products company call you and give you a thank you? Okay, now this is the magic what Vandercom does. Vandercom main products are mobiles, broadbands, telephones, and computers. Okay? It's a product that we use every single day, right? We all have mobile phones here? I'm sure if I ask who don't have a mobile phone, all hands will be down. We have more mobile phone than people in the UK, guarantee you that. Telecom and IT are recession-proof industry. Now, when I decided to be financially independent, I also have to research on the right products. I don't want to go into a product where after time it's not going to be in use. And then what do I do then? But telecoms and IT have proven it's a recession-proof. We all use them. We all need them every single day. People can't live without their mobile phone. Now, by sharing those products, you receive monthly income that keeps growing. Now, this is amazing. You get paid every single month by sharing the Vandercom products just once. Imagine working 1 hour a day and getting paid for that same hour every single month without having to work for that hour again. Now, this is amazing. Vandercom don't advertise, which is why you may not have heard of them. It's people, the network of people that receive the benefits instead of the advertising company. You can become an independent advisor working from home or anywhere else. You don't have to leave your full-time job right now. I am helping people at the moment. I'm helping my friends, my colleagues. We've got a lot of friends who cry every single day, I hate my job, but they don't do nothing about it. So now I'm teaching them what I've done. You share the products and services with friends, family, colleagues, or business associates, and you're getting paid every month. So by just sharing, when you introduce people into the business opportunity, you're part to build a network, okay? You will get paid on your effort. Also, if you're building a team, you're asking your friend to do the same thing, you're also going to get paid on your team effort. Your team create their own team, you will get paid on their team as well, meaning you get money growing in your bank account every single day. You give yourself a pay rise. Okay? In a job, 9-to-5 job, you have to wait for a year or 2 years to get a pay rise. This one here, you can go and get your pay rise tomorrow if you want to. Okay? The thing is, you are in business for yourself. You don't work for anyone. But you're not in business by yourself. You are supported 100%. Now, the beauty of it, 90% of the work will be done for you. Every time you introduce one customer, the company will take over. And if that customer takes more services later, it would add on to your monthly commission. Okay? It is a business where everyone supports everyone. It is an ethical way of helping others. You can work it whenever you want. This is a special opportunity. You are in the right place at the right time if you want to create a better life for you and your family without the risk. I am now, because I've been successful in that as well, I am carry on doing it. But not only that, I am helping people to become financially independent so they can leave the rat race and not have to be dependent on a boss or anyone else, like Joel mentioned. We don't want to be dependent on somebody else to get our money. So if you would like to spend more time with your family and friends and afford a better life, and you want to work for yourself and be able to retire in 3 to 5 years. Who would like to retire in 3 to 5 years? We all want to retire. I would like to help you because I am building a business opportunity for everyone here, and it is a working proof that it is being very successful. Every rich person talk about MLM, multi-level marketing, network marketing, is where everyone needs to be if you want to be financially independent. This is a system that is so simple that anyone can do it. It's not about selling. It doesn't cost a fortune, and it doesn't take much of your time. Now, if you would like to know more about the business opportunity, you're welcome to ask me any question, and I'll be glad to help you. Thank you for your time.